Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I'm Xandros, and tonight we're playing What Remains of Edith Finch. Hello, Jesse. Hope you're doing well, and I hope the rest of you are doing well too. It is a lovely, chilly Tuesday night, and as you can see, this is going to be an interesting game. Also, things might be looking a little clearer than normal, for considering the fact that I'm playing this off the PS5. Oh. Hang on a minute.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh, I guess we're starting.
I'm going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Well, before we go much farther, this game is depressing. Well, this is the perfect season for that, isn't it? How you doing, Chapo? I've actually never played this. This is going to be a brand new experience for me, and I hope it'll be a fun one for all of you. Like I said, if there's any audio issues, let me know if you start hearing echoes, because I'm using OBS and not Streamlabs, because Streamlabs hasn't been working correctly for the Twitch app. It's been leaving black screens with just my audio playing. But apparently, normal, everyday OBS works way better. And another thing, it's letting me use the Elgato directly through OBS rather than having to, window capture, the game capture HD program. So that's why it looks a little clearer. So if you hear any, audio echo, dialogue, coming in, twice, let me know, and I'll try to adjust sound settings to make it easier. If it's too quiet, let me know, and I'll do what I can. So it's kind of relearning a lot of stuff still, considering I'm using OBS instead of Streamlabs. So, is also Spoop? I hope it is also Spoop. It did classify under horror when I looked up stuff, so, So this is going to be interesting. From what I know, this is apparently following, Edith Finch, and she's going to be exploring her ancestral home, her family home, and she's the last in her family. So this is going to be interesting, to say the least. So I hope you're all ready. It's probably going to be a little depressing. Like some people are saying, I'm looking forward to at least seeing a good story. So let's enjoy the ups and the downs along the way together. I'm going to readjust my mic just a smidge. There we go. Better. Good. Let's tighten that. Yeah. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. It is still possible this might cut out because it's still the Elgato I have. So please bear with me. And with all the other growing pains. But with that said, I have one more thing to let y'all know. If you go to the channel point area, I have readjusted the channel point stuff. Some stuff has been lowered. Yeah, this is from the same team that made The Unfinished Swan. This is a very odd tie into that game that makes no sense. Well, good thing I've never played that game, so I won't be affected by that. Nothing of that informing me. Leave now? Nope. No one said leave now, as far as I heard. You're just hearing things, Jesse, don't worry. It's not like dark entities or, connected to anything here. No. You're completely hearing things. But yeah, I did shift things down a little bit on some of the channel point words. I felt they were just a little too high, and I've adjusted how often you can use them a little bit. Some have been lessened, some have been upped a little, so trying to balance it a little bit. That's okay, Jesse. I know you're messing with me. You weren't hearing any noises whatsoever. Nope. Just your imaginations. Anyway. The image for your shard channel points are broken for me. Oh, really? Refresh maybe? Because they're not broken on my end. Robot, there's a reason that one's still 3K. I don't want you abusing it too much. You have to earn the 3K. You gotta earn that pain or heal. You gotta hang around and watch shit. You don't get to torture me and everyone else potentially for free. No. Also, hi Robot, I hope you're doing well. Anyway, let's go to the bigger screen, shall we? And let us Begin. I didn't check. How old is she supposed to be? 1999. So she's at least 2009, and this was like 2013. She's probably, what, 16 maybe? Tis so big, tis so
I
big.
lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Interesting. Dialogue's all up there. Okay, I can't pluck the flower. Oh, hi. I'm gonna have to use these controls.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Wait, where? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where the fuck is it? Oh wow, the word just shattered. Considering when this game came out, it was like 2015 or something. That's why I think she was like 16.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. So she's 18. But I was saying she was born in 99, that's why I was kind of like, Well, it might have been 2017 then, so yeah, she's at least that.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I wonder if this is going to be a lot like The Vanishing of Ethan
The
Carter.
woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
If that, can I turn up the sensitivity just a little bit? The answer is no. Cannot. Okay. I'm actually kind of excited to see what we're going to find here. I've seen a little bit of one of the trailers. I didn't go too far in, so... I know, it's like, people call it a walking simulator. It's like, it's a narrative game. Walking simulator I find to be a bit different.
The house was exactly like I remembered it. The way
Look
I
at this
dreamed
thing.
about it.
Like, this is
As a
just fucking
child,
dangerous.
The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Hey, Gwen, hello. You lost your sub. No! Somebody! Quick.
As a 17-year-old,
Give
I
Jesse
knew
subs.
exactly what those words
Jesse
were.
needs spritz. Everyone needs
I was
spritz.
afraid of the house.
Guess I'm going up here. Oh, there's a wheelchair ramp. What? I wonder if there was somebody that was paraplegic that lived here. Or was it just somebody that was just getting older. Missing. Interesting. Alright.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Ooh, mouse slot.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I would be terrified of some of this. Like, this whole excess part up here. That's fucking scary. Like, I'd be waiting for that to collapse. Like, this isn't bad. Not as bad, anyway. That part there, it's like an observatory and an owlery. Something like that. That's not bad. The rest of it, meh. So let's go around the side, then. Ooh, the wind chimes are nice. Anything in the garbage? It's just Jack Skeleton's house, yeah. It's explained. Not a very good reason behind it, but it's explained. You know. I'm fine with an explanation, at least. Really?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Also, who can imagine the kind of raccoons that have gotten in here? Or possums, or
The
other
power had
things.
been turned off the night we left.
Oh. So there's a lot of stuff in here that'd be worth selling. Like, if you couldn't keep it and use it, you could at least sell it. Oh, look at the kiddie pool. That's cute. It reminds me kind of pools I remember having when I was a kid. Or at least, you know, people I knew that had too, if not me. Like, just the kind of, like, big-eyed little animals and everything. It's really old.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Well, here's a bunch of wine that's not going to be doing anything.
But instead of a family, they were just memories of one. Like how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Who would get sick of salmon?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Oh, wow. Why was it a wreck when you left? That's the question I have. I can't eat it. Who's Eddie?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, Edie. Eddie, listen to me. I'm dumb. That was Edie. See, Mass Effect screwed me up on names. There's the wheelchair. Yeah, for sure, though. And there's the oxygen tank. And I got lucky.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
When it comes to like oxygen tanks, after my mom's accident a few months back where she got rear-ended, like there's oxygen tanks around, but we ended up getting a machine that produces oxygen, so she didn't have to like drag this shit around. We also got the one of the little portable electrical ones. So yeah, I'm just curious what happened that night. But yeah, no, we got a lot of history to go through, which is fine.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
I'm trying to go around the thing here.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
What? After it's... So that was the original version of the house. It sank, and then this is what was left. As far as, like, materials. Okay. Cross Creek Cookery, Raw Fowl, The Book of Sand, House of Leaves, that could be interesting. The Book of Wonder, Library of Babel, Swedish Folk Tales, Gravity's Rainbow. There's some interesting stuff. Did I just say the weird? The weird, okay. It is, isn't it? Oh joy. Somebody likes bugs. Musical instruments. World War II, probably.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Which is fine with me. Like I said, we're here to have fun and
My
enjoy
mom
mystery.
wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh. Oh no. Wait. Oh. I see.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's disturbing. Why is it closed? I just noticed it was, like, cocked off. What the fuck? That's not weird at all. Yeah, I didn't even notice that at first. I think Magda's gonna get that if she becomes a sand-based wizard. There you go, the Book of Sand. All kinds of uses for sand. Pocket sand, sandwiches, San Fernando Valley. There's so much we can do with it. There's Edie's chair. You know, if I had a lot of books, I would probably do something like this too, but that probably wouldn't be a good
Mom
thing.
sealed up all the bedrooms.
Wait, what?
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What? So wait, your brother disappeared. So she sealed all the bedrooms. What? Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Yeah. I would say they never grew out of child stars, they just grew out of her. There's a difference. Sealing off all the bedrooms? That's not normal. Also knowing what I know, content warning. Yeah. Well, again, it's October. Strange and weird is what we do here. So this is Sven, Hofstad, Finch, and Edie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
It's gonna be weird if we can get in here eventually. What's with the... Oh, it's a finch. I was like trying to figure it out for a second. My brain wasn't registering that it was a bird. Common and Sam?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh. I hope he wasn't dead in the room with them. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Why is the bathroom... The bathroom has peepholes and has the name Gregory on it. What? I hope it was a fish. I really don't know either.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Interesting. And there's... We'll go up there last. I want to look through this other direction I haven't touched yet. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
I really hope we could go in these rooms. That'd be so interesting. Like, I am just curious.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Ooh.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
I think we found where the key goes. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea."
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh. We have a
I was trying to
passage.
find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh, I'm curious, but do I want to go in now or wait a little longer? Because there's still one thing I wanted to check, and that was the attic area. Because that looks like it can be pushed. Can I run? I can zoom. There's no running, I don't think. Nope. Oh, that's menu. Sorry.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
How'd she have time? Okay, we're going in. By the way, thanks, Robot, for the heads up. Let's go in.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh no.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh. We're into the first room.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
So she had a hamster.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, wow. That's actually slightly ingenious.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Oh, a starfish. Edie and Sven, Barbara, Molly. So she was our bug collector, it looks like.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, this is gonna get really depressing, isn't it? Real quick. Alright. This is Patrick. Oh, yeah, well, thank you for the content warning. Just heads up, everyone. This is gonna be a rough game.
December 13th, 1947.
Oh.
Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
I'm gonna be gone soon.
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Let's not get too into, details. We'll find out as we go.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, no.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Why are you eating the gerbil's food? Oh, fishy.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Wait, what? Why would you eat the fish? Kid, you can't be that hungry unless this is, really fucking abusive.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh my god. What the fuck? That's Holly.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Yeah.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
What?
I was a cat.
What? What the fuck is going on
I tried
already?
to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Why are we at cats?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
They seem to have turned into mannequins. Where'd it go? This is actually really nerve-wracking.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
True. Bad for cats, yeah. Oh, don't even.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Oh, no.
All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
I think I know what's gonna happen, and I don't like it.
I gobbled her up. Suddenly, I was an owl.
What?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What the fuck is going on? I am confused. Wait.
Rabbits. I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I have no idea what's going on.
A mama rabbit.
Where?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Yes, a shark in the tree. What the fuck is going on?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Yeah, walking simulator my ass on this one. This is just so, like, fucking surreal, like, for sure.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Untitled Shark Cam guess.
I tore off her flipper and it tasted really good.
Be shark, eat the rich. Yeah, the fat seals, man. Keeping us down for too long. Where am I looking? Maybe I have to go down. It's not giving me much direction. Oh, there you are. Up. Lost sight. Damn it. Completely lost sight.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, I'm an octopus.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This turned into a completely different game. I think it's more Kraken.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Yeah, don't think this is an octopus.
But also, I didn't.
This is not what I was expecting in this game. This is Tasty Planet.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. Across the water, I saw something new. Something I had to have.
What?
So I swam towards it.
What are you doing now? I'm so my brain cannot figure out what
I
the fuck.
slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh. Is this
I
her
got
own,
closer and closer.
her own bedroom? Yeah, it's her own bedroom. Are we gonna eat the fish? I think we're gonna eat, no, we're gonna eat the gerbil, aren't we? I can't say I've had dreams like this. Okay, maybe not. Oh.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
That was a goddamn trip, wasn't it?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
God damn. Oh, there's a walkway.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I spent a lot of time in Grandma Edie's room.
Put down the... Yeah, really. Look at the date she wrote that and the day she actually died. So it was the same time, wasn't it? Like, it was the same year. Well, no, I'm just saying, I think it said 47. I might be wrong. Really, she was like 10 when she passed. I can't crouch. Rob. Lurpy. Purpley. This one is Zerpy. And this one is Furpy, maybe? I can't tell.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Depressing is definitely the word to use for this. Shrine sketches. Interesting. Yeah. Sorry.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Hang on 1 second. Just gotta turn my air off. Starting to get a little painful. You know, it is when you're sitting in the cold long enough, your joints start hurting. It was starting to do that. The Mole Man. I remember about the Mole Man. Oh. Edith Jr. Lake Trip, Sam Photo Award, Conspiracy Now, Weird America, the Finches. Home movies. Well, that's...
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
We're gonna lose. Hello there. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes, yes. We still have a little time till the 5th of November. Don't worry. We never forget around here.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Why did she not call her grandma? Oh, great grandma, anyway.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch. He was very Swedish.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Her room was like a museum.
Ooh. Here we go.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Sorry, they're Norwegian. My bad.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Jesus.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
So that's what they meant by it sank? I thought they meant like sank into the ground. Yeah, I'm bad with international flags. I'm sorry. I thought it was like talking about like sinking like a sinkhole, not that.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of the new Finch house.
Interesting. I shall remember that.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Mysteries of death and thereafter. Lots of stuff in here. Norwegian folktales. It's a shark. Is there anything else in here I need to look at? Sven Finch, built to 1937. That must have been her mom. Oh my god, we're in the bathroom.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Wow. You know what? I can believe that this bathroom would
It
exist
was a
somewhere.
pretty big trace.
Oh wow, that's another lock. This key opens a lot of locks apparently. Yeah, bathroom carpet's a bit weird. The secret, there's a secret in the bathroom. I didn't read
There's
the
a
rest.
secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Okay. Oh! Photo development. Interesting. Calvin Finch.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Maybe? I think it was more just an aesthetic choice a lot of the time. I don't know. Milton was here again. Oh, we're in the brothers' room. Oh, this is gonna be depressing, isn't it?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh, no, go back down there. I want that. Oh, I hit it twice. That was my problem. Oh. I think we're gonna... No, we're gonna go back. We're not going in there yet. Don't get excited there, Edith. I don't get any nostalgia out of this. For me, like, there's
guess
not
my
stuff like
parents didn't
this.
like history
Never had
more
that
than
kind of
my
stuff in
mom
the house
did.
I grew up in. Uh-oh. We're about to read some Calvin, aren't we?
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
No.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, he's got a cast.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think
And then I woke up and found
always
myself
wanted to fly.
talking to a big white machine. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, no. Oh, no.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
No.
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Maybe if I hadn't
It's
said
making
that.
like I'm swinging it.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here.
There it goes.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Oh, I don't like this.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Game, this is making me uncomfortable. Get ready. Oh god, I don't like this. I don't like this. It's gonna break.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did it.
Okay. I get what happened. At least it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like, graphic, it was just...
Calvin's
God, I was
story
getting on my
felt
nerves.
strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
That was, like, painful.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
$1961. Damn.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I stayed in Upton Court for a couple days as a kid. Big old Tudor place. It had so many little hidden passageways. That sounds interesting. You were making a Portal reference. Where? Oh. Yeah. Sorry, I missed something because I was kind of wrapped up in the whole the kid's gonna die thing. It was kind of getting to me a little bit. Because I was like, oh, please don't, like, make me experience, like, the landing. Yeah.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Ooh, do I go there or go this way? Let's go here. We can open the passageway. Whew. I mean, I'm fine. Just I was nervous mainly.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
I thought I was gonna go a completely different way. Yeah, smaller hands and bellies. Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Bigfoot? Oh, wow. She even had it all. My friend Bigfoot. Lunchbox, plates, masks. Oh, fan mail. Sorry, I got an eye itch.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
She worked for, like a soda shop and stuff. Oh, that's molded. Typewriter, records, probably alcohol. Barb Street. So she was trying to get into music too, huh? Oh, that's not disturbing at all. Eat it, Zan. I can't. It's a lie.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh, wait, what? They made a comic book about her death?
Oh, Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Oh, getting them the spooky season stuff.
Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Oh, lovely.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just a boost her career needed.
Were they doing conventions like that even back then? That's the
The
question.
scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
One came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The
I don't know.
secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
No, you won't.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
How'd I
So
guess?
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
This is just weird. Oh, by the way, I'm in control right now. Oh.
She found Rick's scratch and imagined the worst.
Bring it, motherfuckers. And the fucking, like, music.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What? Yeah, I know, right?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show.
Looks like this is funny.
Later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Uh-oh.
Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Like, this is a bit weird, but not in, like, a bad way. It's just odd. But like I said, at least it fits the season we're in. Come on, let me in there.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island Police
It's
described
just
the
an
man as
acid
6
trip,
feet tall
yeah.
with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
She played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
This is just weird. Why would you go down? God damn it, why are you making me do this? He's not there. How is he not there?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Let me guess, he's right there.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What? Oh.
Oh dear.
Well, that's a reaction.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
What?
For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
What?
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I'm guessing she was probably murdered by crazed fans. Possibly. I'm not sure.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Speaking of which, now I know what to do with the music box, I guess, if it's still down here. And there it is. You're getting there. Is it? I mean, kinda. They put a mild replacement there, but yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think it was probably crazed fans. It would make sense because, you know, parasocial relationships and all that. People are fucking weird. I mean, remember when somebody, I guess, showed up, I think it was at Jake's place that one time?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
It was me the whole time. That is true. I did do it. But you can't prove it. Here's Svenka's finger. Is supposed to be dwarves?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Hey, it's a
I thought
refrigerator.
maybe she was hiding presents.
Of
It
course.
turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Of course it was a fucking door down here. So true. Yeah. I don't know who remembers. No, yeah, I remember Spoonie. Yeah. Yeah, I think I heard something about that once too.
I remember asking Mom once about where
It's
Walt
weird.
had gone.
So Cajun, how are you tonight?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh, God, I became a prepper. Do you like Alvin O's cereal? It's the only cereal with koala goodness in it. Now extra crispy with more chlamydia. Sweetie
If there's
Chris,
a pattern in all these stories,
you am exist. Well, I'm glad you am exist here. Always happy to have you around. Hey, peanut butter. Always gotta have peanut butter. Ooh, and it's creamy, not the crunchy kind. Ooh, Concord grape jelly. Well, we have PB&J sandwiches ready down here. Peas. Do you want some tasty beans? We got tasty beans down here. Sweetie crisp. I would eat cereal made of bears. No. I don't mind crunchy. I just prefer like a good, like smooth and
I think
creamy
it's that
kind.
none of us has gotten very far.
Propane and propane accessories. Yep. Mm-hmm. Got some first aid down here. China, Spain, France. Train set. Exercise bike. Okay, fun fact. When I was a kid, my family had one of these at one point. It was down in the basement where my dad's office was back when I was little. It's the second house I ever lived in. And I vaguely remember the size of the basement. I mean, it was big considering, you know, how small I was. But, because it was like kindergarten, first, second grade, stuff like that. And I remember this bike being down there. And it had the little, like, speedometer on it and everything to show how fast you're going. And it's very similar to this one. Ah, Walter. Hey, March. Good year. I turned 18 on this year. In that month. On that Tuesday. If it was actually that Tuesday, I'd have to look. But it was on that date. Like I said, Quinn doesn't like the crunchy, but yeah.
Goodbye.
What if
everyone.
it's the same one? I don't
I
know.
can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30?
On that first day, after the shading started, I didn't think I'd survive the week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
We're gonna lose two names when you follow. It's very much appreciated. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. He sounds like Hans. That's insulting to this game.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Is he eating peaches? Ah, I think it is peaches. I'm not a fan of peaches.
And then one day, everything just
He just
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone.
he
Maybe
literally
he got
spent every day
tired
down here doing
waiting.
this.
Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
thanks again for hanging out. If you want to, but why don't you come back tomorrow? We'll be playing
It's been a week
Ghostbusters.
now. The
Good
longest.
time. So you take
in
care.
30
We're gonna
years.
lose. Not just peaches, but like millions of
I'm
pizzas.
done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
There's a mountain out there. On that skybox image thing out there, I mean, there's just an image. Vulture. Now, can I go? Oh, it's a hatch. Fucking dug a tunnel too. 'Twas truly a diggy hole.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
What?
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Yeah, true. I think this is a little weird too. I can't go back that way, can I? It's a train tunnel. Can I go back in? Guess I can't. Yeah, this is weird. Like, it's one thing if it's photos of you and other people, but like just yourself.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
And then here comes the
I'm
train.
going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Boy, did I call that one. Also, train horn went off on my end. At the same time.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Radio doesn't work because there's no analog signal anymore. But it's just weird, like the can opener thing. Wash his dishes in the shower down here. Wait, do I go this way? Towards the hatch?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
This game just keeps getting like weirder. Yet I'm really having fun with it overall. It's just weird. He was the mole man. Yeah, that does make sense.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
A lot.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Oh, that's just not nice. Here we go. Please
Can
don't
you
let that train
bury
hit me.
something that's still alive? Now that there's only one of us left,
Could you?
or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Damn. That's why the room was empty. He moved it all downstairs.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
I was trying to figure out why the room was empty, but yeah, no, that's why it's all down in that basement area. Or the underground, I guess. Why are there chairs in the trees?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh, motion sensor.
But I thought you should know about your family.
What the hell?
And the history you're a part of.
What the hell is this? It's a massive ass totem pole? Do I go in there next or look around more? Kind of curious. So the leaves have somewhere to sit. Oh yeah, I guess. I make sure they sit nice.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I don't know if I'm going the right way or not, or if I should go into that hole.
I think people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Should I go back in there? Or should I keep going here? I don't know if I'm going the right way, the wrong way, if it's only one way, or what. Oh, I guess I don't go this way. I just assumed I did. Because I thought I saw, like, the light show up where I have to grab something. Wait, what the hell is that out there? Is that a ladder? And a platform? What the hell? Okay, that's just weird. Like, really weird. Alright, guess we're going up. Gotta say, this game is definitely taking me places I didn't expect. Wait, is she pregnant? Oh, I guess she might be. Didn't even know. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. See, there's a whole aspect of this game I was completely just not getting. Look, what can I say? I have a little fun. Maybe I forget to use protection. But hey, you know what? We all make mistakes. And there are people that made it farther than I have, not knowing they were pregnant.
A history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
Well, I thought that was maybe it was because of her brother.
Any of it
didn't know for sure if he was alive or dead. So that's why I was taking the maybe too. So you can at least see why I was making that jump, not really realizing she was pregnant. At least we know I am definitely able to get pregante.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
I completely missed it, I guess. I must have been talking to somebody in chat.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Those that have bodies to bury, because it's not good to keep those things going. Wait. Oh, yeah. I couldn't go to the ladder yet.
It's embarrassing for me to admit
Forget
this.
an ant.
The pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one.
Yeah.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Derpy and Derpy Jr., Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe, or Zoe, I guess. Zerpy, how was I on that one? Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy. And we got Christopher, Shadow. Wow, that goldfish lived for like 5 years. That's pretty good. Shotzi. Oliver. Bob. Bob the dog. 4 years old. Poor Bob. Wait, who's the frog? Who is the frog? Bailey? Is it Bailey?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh. Molly. Calvin. God. Died 3 years before born. Sven. And Edie. Walter. Barbara.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on.
Pregnant.
But for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, it's a baby. I was like, what the fuck are they holding?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh. That's what that is. No. I was trying to turn. It's not gonna let me.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Wow. Wait, am I supposed to do something else? Guess I go back.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Greg, and Gus, and Sam. Milton. They still don't know if he's dead or alive yet. So that's why he doesn't have that. Sanjay Kumar.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Must have been Dad?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I guess we're going up. Now this is where
But
all
looking
the
back
stuff
on it
was.
now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
Oh God, you're not gonna do this while pregnant, are you?
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Jesus Christ, 22 weeks. Oh. Whew. That was a little nerve-wracking.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Man, there's a lot of this house that was just closed off, huh?
They were both pretty intense.
Oh God. Military man, huh? Probably Vietnam.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a rough one, I think.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are going to last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Wait, what picture am I trying to take here? Oh.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Didn't know where she
I'm
was.
gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
I don't... Maybe? That might be it, yeah. Sam was the one with the twin, I believe. Where am I
You're
looking?
right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Bye, buddy. Bird.
Aw.
Where am I looking?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh, God.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Does it sound like I'm done? Nothing quite like being outside. Hey!
That's a keeper.
That's just what we need. That's a piss take.
I'm just saying, I'm not always going to be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was going to be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Yep.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
How to shoot fish.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
What am I looking for? Okay, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be getting.
Let's see. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Anyone got any ideas?
Maybe.
I'm running out of ideas of what to take pictures of. Why? Game, give me a hint. Is there a deer somewhere? Oh,
Good eyes, Don.
there's a deer.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it. Great shot, Don. I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Wow.
Sorry, Don, just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, was I supposed to run? Oh, I was in control of him.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about it.
Dad!
Oh, wow.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Hi, Pointless. Kitty. Yeah, I thought like the twitching, all it's normal. God damn it, this game.
Instead of hiding from death,
Doesn't hold back.
Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Am I supposed to go back now, or? No, guess not. Okay, then maybe there's something else I had to do inside. Yes, geez, I know, right? I mean, just that is one of the most unlucky things. Okay, there has to be a way out. Ah, there it is. 12 points away now, huh?
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Your favorite thing, robot? That's what she's talking about. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I need a second. I need a drink. I need to prep for this one. This one's, woo. This one's being telegraphed real hard already. And I don't like it already. Yeah. A divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Alright, let's take a quick pain or heal break. I think I'm going to need that before we go any farther. So yeah, pain or heal time. And good news. Guess who is ready? Alright, let's do it. Oh no. We get a pain. Alright. Alright. Don't worry. I know where we're gonna go. No, shut up. How about uniformitarianism? 10 minutes of that. This'll give us a minute. I hope you're ready.
Is it just me, or can things that evolutionists claim take long amounts of time actually happen very quickly?
You were trying to be nice. Could have fooled me. Oh, man.
There! Good as new!
Jane, I got the new case. I got the heavy-duty one. The heaviest duty one on the market. You could roll a truck over this baby.
I've always wanted to do this.
Hadn't put it on yet. Had not put it on yet. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, you didn't. Oops.
Oh man. What normal person throws a phone?
Well, I never said I was normal.
The comedy.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Puppy dog guys.
Well, I'm not like upset.
Not your friend? Yeah.
I was expecting a call from the scholarship board today. The process takes months, and if they can't contact me, it's just going to be that much longer.
We can do this. We can fix this. We just have to put the pieces back on the screen and then use this shipping tape to put it all back together.
Not going to work.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Who knew a phone could shatter so completely?
This is a nightmare.
No, it isn't. No, look, we can do this. We can do this. We almost got it done. See? Look. Here's Australia. Okay, look, that can go there. And then look, we already have Africa.
Partners home back.
America.
We'll be for a bit. No
Now
worries.
look.
Thank you for hanging out, Jess. And
And then
give my best to the partner.
Pangea. You mean the supercontinent?
Yeah, I was just reading about it for this week's homework. Let's see, it was page 162. Now, right here, they believe all the continents were together to form Pangea
Yes.
225 million years ago.
This is.
But not everyone agrees, right?
True. Thousands of scientists.
Yes, dumb people don't agree that plate tectonics exist and that we understand how they move and are able to kind of, project these things. Fucking crazy, I know.
Believe in fast continental sprint rather than slow continental drift.
Yes, they just fast traveled up until history was able to be recorded. No, I think they're saying that it happened really fast because they're really dumb people.
One famous scientist by the name of Dr. John Baumgartner created a computer model for plate tectonics that thousands of geophysicists use to investigate Earth processes. His model has given us an understanding of how the continents split apart thousands, not millions, thousands.
What's his name again?
Rather than slow continental drift. One.
John R. Baumgartner? Is that? Oh, Baumgartner. Sorry. Let's see. Called Terra to model the Notian flood. Jesus Christ, yes. I've had, there's Baumgartners around where I live, so that's a familiar name to me too. Jesus Christ.
Famous scientist by the name of Dr. John Baumgartner created a computer model for plate tectonics that thousands of geophysicists use to investigate Earth processes. His model has given us an understanding of how the continents split apart thousands, not millions
It
of
wouldn't
years ago.
work in 1,000
Oh, yeah.
years.
Isn't he the creator of Terra?
Yep. In 1997, the U.S. News and World Report reported Terra was created by a Los Alamos lab scientist, the world's preeminent expert in the design of computer models for geophysical convection, the process by which the Earth creates volcanoes, earthquakes, and the movement of the continental plates.
Didn't he show that they can also move very quickly?
Right.
This is so dumb. Like, it's just called Terra, right?
But because the theory of evolution takes a long period of time to supposedly happen, many only accept uniformitarian ideas.
Uniform who?
Oh, it defines it right here. Geologists make inferences based on the principle of uniformitarianism. This principle states that the same processes that operate today operated in the past.
So they can determine the rate at which a river is currently cutting through a canyon and then use that to determine how old it is?
Correct.
Yeah, I would too.
What this principle refuses to take into account is the major catastrophic events of the past.
You mean like the thing that didn't happen, like the flood, which we don't take into consideration because it didn't fucking happen? You brain dead fucking dolts. Look, if you want an understanding on how the flood myth could never have happened, R and Raw had a great series discussing this from every conceivable way that it could fuck up the entirety of the Earth if the flood myth were real, and why it couldn't be real. All right, I'll link that chain of videos later. Just, ugh.
Even many evolutionary geologists are starting to recognize the importance of regional catastrophes.
Yeah, exactly.
In understanding the geologic features on Earth.
Ooh. I think this might be the scholarship board. Quick, hand me South America.
Here. All right, here we go. Ready? Done. Go.
Please work. Hello?
Yes, I was calling to let you know your hearing aids are in.
What?
I said your hearing aids are in.
Oh, you've got the wrong number.
So I'm guessing that wasn't the scholarship board?
Nope. I probably missed their call. Now I'm not going to hear back from them for weeks or months.
Well, at least your phone works. Okay.
So, our textbooks say that rock layers take a long time to form.
They do.
Have you heard about Mount St. Helens? Okay, well, during the 1980s eruptions at Mount St. Helens, 200 layers of rock were deposited in 3 hours. Entire river systems were carved in a matter of months, right through 700 feet of hard rock. Examples like this cause geologists to rethink some of their previous ideas and give biblical creationists great models.
No, it didn't.
For the flood of Noah's day.
So imagine what a worldwide flood would do.
Exactly.
Yes, because lava, completely the same as water, and a catastrophic event like a volcano. Yep, same as a flood. Sure, why the fuck not? Let's just listen to the rest of this stupidity.
Here it says, these rock layers in the Grand Canyon were laid down over millions of years and were then slowly washed away by the river, forming a channel.
That's uniformitarian thinking again, isn't it?
Yep. If these rock layers took millions of years to form, then the bottom rock layers would be hard and brittle by the time the ones at the top would be deposited.
Correct.
But near Grand Canyon, all the layers are bent together. If they were bent together, well, they were hard. Snap. The rocks didn't shatter like they should have. They must have been bent together while they were soft and pliable. The whole stack.
That means they were all deposited at about the same time, not over millions of years. So what about the canyon itself?
Sorry. The stupid hurts. I just need a second. Okay.
Well, If the river slowly carved the canyon, then we should see all the material piled up in a river delta.
No.
But it's completely missing.
It was washed the fuck away.
In fact, about 1,000 cubic miles has been eroded to form the Grand Canyon. Where did it all go? If the canyon was slowly eroded by the Colorado River, an enormous delta should be found at the mouth of the river where it empties into the Gulf of California. But the delta only contains about 1% of the eroded material we would expect if the evolutionary explanation were true.
Or maybe you're just fucking dumb.
Unless it was carved by a massive catastrophe, which carried all the material away.
No. There'd be more evidence of that. And there's none. There's none evidence. Zero evidence. Evidence less.
That's what I think.
You
Check
don't
out what
think.
It says about fossils in our biology book. If an organism lives in an environment where fossils can form, the chances are slim that its dead body will be buried in sediment before it decays. So, animals have to be quickly buried in sediment so its cells can be preserved and then replaced by the surrounding minerals. Okay.
I'm gonna look this up. Just because I'm curious. Just curious. Only if it was, buried soon after it dies, or when it is buried alive. Okay, so it has to happen after it's dead, like pretty quick after it's dead, and by sooner it doesn't mean like 5 minutes. Probably within the first few days, if I had to guess. So, yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, flood can't do that at all. It's a completely different thing. Yeah, and it has to be in a fine sediment. It's not easy. It happens, but it's not that easy.
Check out this fossilized clam.
You have fossilized clams in your purse.
Yeah, they hurt my pocket. Anyway, so what happens to a clam when it dies?
No more homework?
No. They open up and their two shells separate. But this clam was fossilized before it had a chance to fall open or be pulled open by a scavenger. They've also found fossils of a fish coming out of another's mouth. How quickly did that get fossilized?
It could have been buried alive because of, I don't know, a mudslide. If it was close to a coastal region, which it probably fucking was. It could have been anything. Could have been an earthquake. It could have been a flash flood. And I don't mean a global one. I mean a flash flood, a regional one, a small thing that can move sedimentary layer over a fish while it's in the middle of eating, burying it alive, which is one of the things that can happen to create fossils, burying it alive. This isn't fucking hard to guess how this might have happened. Same thing with the clam. It was buried.
Not fast enough.
Or what about a marine reptile caught giving birth?
Awkward.
Yeah. And they found many dinosaur bones with red blood cells, soft tissue, proteins, and even DNA. How quickly would that have to be buried before it deteriorated?
Depends on the condition it's in, and it's also the condition of the area it was buried in. If it's a place that was moist enough with the right kind of materials, it could technically survive with it long term. Cat's buried alive, oh I wish.
And have it last for 70 million years? There's no way.
But all of these could have been fossilized.
I don't think I have. I'll have to
during
look at
the
that in a
worldwide
second.
flood.
I'm curious.
Right. Noah's flood would create many of the rock layers that stretch over entire continents.
No, it wouldn't. Because it has to be really fast moving, and it wasn't. Water on that massive amount of a scale would not move fast enough to cause those kind of formations within a 40 fucking day period. You goddamn morons.
Continents and bury millions of creatures for us to find as fossils today. It doesn't take millions of years to form fossils. It can happen rapidly under the right conditions.
I guess it all comes
Your
down
idea
to
of
what it says in
rapidly
2
is
Peter chapter 3,
such a
that
minuscule
scoffers
scale
will
that
come
you
in
don't
the last
understand
days,
it.
walking according to their own lusts and saying
Oh, fuck
that by
off.
the root of
I don't care about your
The
Bible.
worldwide flood.
Okay, I think we're done with these idiots. What was the dinosaur one? It was Notosaurus, huh? Hang on 1 second. Notosaurus. Boop. And let's see. Notosaurus mummy. Ooh. Oh, that's really cool. That is really cool. Follow Mud University. Who the fuck knows? Yep, that was the one we were just looking at. But yeah, no, that is impressive. That is impressive. Alright. That was our pain or heal. It was certainly fucking painful. So why don't we get back into the game? Not that I'm looking forward to what's about to happen, I don't think. Really? Nice. So let's meet Gregory. Oh no, yeah, it gives us an idea. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Okay.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Why would you leave a kid alone in a bath?
Watching over Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
No, no, no.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Kevin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw it.
The whale's eyes are following us.
It sure made it happen. I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about it being too bad. I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Oh no.
If I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no. Oh no, don't make me do this game. You're gonna make me do this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
No.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he'd want me, he'd be happy to. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Sorry, I just need a second. Alright. We're good. Oh, so Gus is next.
My mom ever writing poetry, and yet
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
The wedding was a
Our
bad
father
idea.
never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, making a tail.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Okay, game.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh no. The
Rain
chairs.
came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
A tornado or a hurricane or something like that.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Oh.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Yeah, apparently.
she never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Race flag, breakfast, quiet time, duties, sweep trash. Greg, be a baby. Now what do I do? Nope. I thought that would be the way. Back this way? No, wait. It wasn't this way I go next, right? I thought it might. I looked at the locker and it didn't give me anything, so maybe I'll try again. Because I don't think it's going back that's going to fix anything. They locked up everything here, huh? Oh, this way. You're
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I'm glad you do. I don't have the ability to look ahead right now.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Look at this computer.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Damn.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Here we go. This is where it's gonna get rough for Edith here.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
They were homeschooled too. Our family history, fact or fiction?
But it didn't last.
Here we go.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Yeah, I know, right?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Hey, there's the house. What the hell? Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, this is a reference I'm not gonna get.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
So take it Milton was the main character for that game, possibly?
swore when Milton disappeared.
Oh, is it? Well, it's not gonna be perfect, I guess. I think we're getting near the end of the game, too. Might be
Mom
more...
spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Because I think it's more along the lines of not being in the same universe, but it's just using a lot of the same continuity aspects. So it's very
Whatever
loose.
Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh, can't go that way. Here I was thinking I could. Oh, I didn't even see that.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Yeah, thanks for that warning.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Well, at least he had a setup. What's that say? Ah, the Red King's Dream.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh! Okay, this is weird.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
Yeah, by the way, I am controlling all of this.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
I'm doing the fish thing, and I'm doing this.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Louis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Louis.
Yeah, test for sure. Are you leaving for a little bit, Cajun? That's fine.
So I let him go on.
That's understandable.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
I think the narration changes if you stop doing the fish thing.
It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
So he's disassociating, I guess, a little bit.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince.
Let's take this route.
The prince was on his own quest for radiant rainbows.
Let's have it be fantastical and not depressing. Oh, I missed it.
He followed the sound of his silver harp.
This is screwing with my brain, something fierce. To be honest, I know how this
His chase led
goes.
him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
I've done something similar in my job where I just kind of get lost in my thoughts
Even
while doing
then, his
monotonous
logic
work.
remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
to look at the prints for a second.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. Began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Let me get a better look at Lewis.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Yeah, depressing for sure.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
I thought it was a statue for a minute. It gets worse? Oh no. That's a guillotine.
His prince waiting, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. The rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Fuck.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I'm sure that was definitely part of it. It wasn't the only thing, but it was definitely part of it. By the way, if someone wants to let Cajun know that that's done, so they can come back if they want to. Yeah, factory work is not
On the way
enjoyable
back
work.
from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Okay, thank you.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
book. Huh. I must have missed that, possibly. Disaster relief. Oh.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Here we are.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh boy. Oh, they closed the door behind me.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Finally gotta go in here. Cosmic cuisine. A Viking's belly. These book
thing you're
titles.
afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened.
I'm gonna have to get some sleep. This is a damn good game, though. All the feels. Thanks for the stream. Take care of yourself. You too, Quinn. You get a good night's rest, and I'll try to make the rest of this game mostly unscathed. Yeah, this is about the end of the game, I think. This is the last story we're being told, which
It was the
Edie's.
first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Yeah, good night, Quinn. Am I going this way?
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
So that's why that was out there.
No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Like a deer.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. When I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
I don't know. Gotta say, Happy's, seen better days. Hey, Cajun, welcome back.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Damn.
After that, we moved around a lot.
Who hasn't done this?
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Alright, we'll head over to that one here in a minute.
Until I found out about you.
Get to the point where
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Oh, wow.
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Guess we're,
But I guess if you're reading this now...
giving birth.
Things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
She died? Like, that's pretty fucking quick. She died in childbirth? Jesus Christ. Alright, I guess we reached the end of that game. God damn. This game is just an emotional gut punch to the dick, isn't it? It's not it was spooky in the way that traditional like horror is there. It was dealing more with inner turmoils and just the dangers of the world and this curse. So it's not horror in the same sense, like the monster. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it definitely fits the month, though, as far as what we're doing with all these games. So, I mean, I'm glad I played it. So this isn't me, like, mad that I played it, you know, or mad about how the story went. It's depressing, but it's a story that people wanted to tell, and by God, they fucking stuck with it and pushed through. Maybe the real horror were the friends we made along the way. I keep saying to my partner that it's not demons or ghosts or whatever you need to be afraid of. It's people. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll get to the pain or heal. I think we need that to end things on instead. People are terrifying, and life can be terrifying. It can be full of a lot of pleasant and happy moments and a lot of horrible, depressing moments. Especially children. Hey, I got 2 kids, so you know how it goes. But, True. But no, it was an interesting game. It was an interesting experience. No, it's fine. I think the part you missed probably was a good thing you did. So. One part was really rough, obviously, for me. Like, I'm bad with those kind of things anyway. And, like, movies and stuff. So, you know. And it's only gotten worse as, you know, I became a parent. Because that is a parent's worst fear, for sure. So that is something that can really hit you hard when you think about it. Even when your mind when you don't want to do it, your mind will drag you into those thoughts for some reason. Sometimes late at night. So it's its own horror, that's for sure. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. So you can just go through each of the stories, huh? Alright. So we have a pain or heal to go with. So let's do that for Goth Geek Gaming. Hope you're ready. Let me get it turned on here. Let's see if we're gonna get the pain or the heal. Ooh. Redeemer's choice. So Jesse, you get to choose our fates. Will we get pain or heal? The choice is yours. Pain, please. All right. Let's see. Pain. How about... Can't believe she's got a plaque, but good for her still. Is it my birthday? Yeah, there you go, that's what it is. Mince and taters dish. Baked beans, pasta, and cheese. Boy, oh boy. Oh no, we're doing lasagna. We are doing lasagna. No, okay, wait. You gotta let us get in here and get ready. We're gonna do the lasagna one here, so I hope everyone's ready for what's about to happen. Though from that portrait, I wonder if the implication is that the king is the unfinished swan in this Milton and not the player character. I don't know.
Well, I'm back cooking again, and today I'm going
Thanks
to
for the warning,
do
Kay.
a lasagna.
A lasagna.
As you can see, I've got my pan, and there's a new thing that's come out. Well, I believe it to be new. I don't know if you can see it, but I know a lot of people say you get mad when they hear that. So, it's one spray. Oh, oh my God, it's not even spraying.
It's how you're holding it.
I didn't manage to spray in it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find out...
Oh no, she's serious.
Alright, that's the ring. I'm going to put it on number 3 to start it off with.
That's not enough oil.
And what I'm going
That's
to
not
do
enough
is
oil.
I've got some... Oh,
What the fuck is going on screen?
mincemeat here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the pan, take the paper off it.
Okay.
I'm going to break it up with my oofa doofa.
Your oofer doofer. I mean, yeah.
And, oh, wait. And I've got some honey on. I am going to cut up. Right, as you can see, I've took the outer skin off. And I've been told to put my knuckles... Oh, I don't know.
What the K.
Oh, yeah, not too bad, yeah.
There. Oh, God, she almost got her finger on that one. Stop.
So that's the honey on, cut up.
I don't know how she's filming it.
But I'm going to break it up, put it all in the pan while the
Oh, I hate this already.
meat's doing. As you can see, I've added the honey on, bit of salt.
Is it supposed to be like a honey
Pepper.
onion? Is that what she's trying to say?
I'm going to mix that in.
Or is it just onion and she just says it that way?
Now there's a mixture of tomato sauce, tomato paste, tomato ketchup and everything else.
Isn't lasagna supposed to have like
I could
noodles? Am I wrong? Like, where are the noodles? Because it's a lasagna, right? Like, to my non-American friends, you use noodles for lasagna, right? It's a pasta dish.
There we are, all that in. Mix that round.
Why aren't you using a spatula or something? That's not mixed in, Kay. That is not mixed in. I mean, yeah, I get that much. But like, she hasn't even talked about the noodles yet.
Now it does say
No,
hard.
it was a tomato sauce.
Hard. It
It is an actual tomato sauce. It's not ketchup. And she's adding a...
Tomatoes.
Yeah. Oh, did she? I missed it then, sorry. I was too distracted by all of this.
It's like I'm making a spaghetti bolognese.
Sure, Kay.
I'm
Whatever
going
you
to
say.
put the ring, because the ring's on full, as you can see underneath, I think. Bit of meat all fell out over on the cook, so never mind.
It is very wet. To be very fair, lasagna is not a very dry dish.
Right, I'm going to let it cook now a
True,
bit,
I guess.
because the honey onions have got to cook. And I'm going to put a lid on it, and hopefully it should cook alright. Right, as you can see now, I'm putting... I have got a wooden spoon. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yes, can you get me the wooden spoon out, please?
She just now started thinking about the spoon.
Doesn't matter if you're not...
Yeah.
Just a little bit more. Got some juice in.
Put some juice in.
Some juice in there. Oh.
Oh God.
Now I'm going to have problems.
Now.
Because the sheets, the sandwich, no, the sandwich sheets are too big. So I'm thinking.
She's putting it in a round bowl and using the square noodles.
Oh. Should have got a bigger dish. Get off my spoon. Get off my...
Yeah, they are.
And I'm going to put some juice on the...
Yeah.
Sheets.
Hey, robot, you were wanting this. You were wanting the pain. You're getting the pain.
And some more.
I'm sure you are.
Mincemeat.
There are made-to-bake noodles, but I don't think
onions
she's using
and-
those. I don't think so either.
Everything else that's in here.
God, layer it better.
That's it. And some more sheets.
That's not enough
That's
in
not
between. What are you
good.
doing?
So I'm putting another sheet on.
Like, you need a little bit more than
I
that.
broke up earlier.
Yeah, she's just snapping them.
Shit. Need a new one.
Yeah, definitely.
That can go there. And wasting such a lot of pasta.
Ricotta cheese
cheese
isn't
here.
bad. I like it. Well, I don't have it on a lot of things, but it's not bad.
And put some more
It's like an
juice on.
alien heard of lasagna. It's all kind of what it looked like on TV and said, I can do that.
Now, with this isn't one of these classic ones, because I've checked the classic ones, and the classic ones is white sauce. But if you're not using a classic one, you can use red sauce. So, I'm using red sauce.
I can't say I've had lasagna with white
more
sauce.
meat.
I'm not saying it's not possible. Lasagna, but I think the recipe was put through Google Translate a few times. That's not enough. Like, in between the layers.
A little touch more. Oh, come here, you. Why don't you come here instead? That's it. And some more juice, which I'm going to pour
Oh
a
god,
lot
that
of
poor
it on.
spoon is
And then
burnt.
I am going to put that in the
No,
oven.
because that'd be heal. We're on pain. Sorry, Jesse. The Redeemer's Choice is only you get to pick the initial thing. After that, no.
On the sheets, and I'm going to put it in for 10 minutes, then I'm going to check on it.
Oh god.
As you can see, it looks done. The mincemeat looks as though it's been browned. So I'm going to scoop some out and try it.
No, she's
Now it's
just
a taste
bad
test.
at doing this. No. No, high sec. No. You're stuck. When aren't you?
You can actually taste the mincemeat, but the tomatoes are a bit overpowering. The pasta,
I mean, are you surprised she's trying it?
nice and soft. Right, that was very nice. I know a lot of you have been asking where Lee is. Sometimes I like to do the taste test, so I did it today. There's going to be a link in the description to my merchandise.
Oh god. Yeah, it was Kay's cooking. But I think we have no time for one more bit of pain. So, do you want the full grilled burger, or do you want the Chipotle honey roasted peanuts? Nah, you know what? Let's be nice. Let's do both because they're short. Because I'm nice to all of you. I am such a nice, great friend and person that we're going to go ahead and enjoy some Dave. Because I love you all.
Okie dokie.
You have a tweet for
Let's
me.
start off the full grill burger. This is
God,
the
Dave, your
sauce
sound design's
form.
awful.
I kind of have.
Yes,
some
it
of
is.
In there already.
It is
What
Clock
you'll need to
Guy.
make this is a
This
cup
is Lord of
ketchup,
Gloop.
2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar.
Kay's lighting
2
is so much
tablespoons
better.
Of Worcestershire sauce.
Let me copy the link so I can put it in after we're
2 tablespoons
done.
of Tabasco or less depending on taste. A teaspoon of paprika, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper each, 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne, and a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Stir all this together and simmer for about 10 minutes over a low to medium.
Truly the most horrifying thing we've seen tonight. Dave's
All
cooking.
right, out to the grill, and what you can see here is up there we have a 1/4 pound bratwurst patty that I've already started, and I just added.
God, they look so
1/4
flat.
pound hamburger patties that I seasoned up with just a standard steak seasoning. You can
Fixes
certainly
lighting,
season it with
too.
whatever you like.
Everything.
Salt, pepper, my all-purpose. Just
You know,
whatever
with Kay, you
like.
can at least see what she's doing and hear her very well.
The brats will take a little longer than the.
He pressed the shit out of
beef
them.
patties.
It looks like
Beef
at least
patties,
seasoned them.
Probably 3 minutes aside, if that. Brats will be about 5 or 6 minutes aside. You do want to test the brats with an instant read thermometer. It's not beef. You can't eat it raw. It's pork. Okay, and through the magic of cooking show editing, the beef burgers are done.
I think Burger King has more standards than this.
So I'm topping each one of them with a slice of white cheddar cheese.
Ew. Okay.
The brats still have a bit to go. Once again, you have to love the magic of cooking show editing. The brat burger.
Well, if that fly probably works for Wendy's.
Them with a slice of baby Swiss cheese. All right, give this a couple of minutes to melt, and then we'll take them in the house. All right, let's start assembly of the burger.
Oh my God, that is a
I wanna
lot
take
of
a
lettuce.
handful of shredded iceberg lettuce.
You don't need
what
that
I
much
believe to be
lettuce.
The best lettuce for a burger. Oh, you also
You're
want to make
fine.
sure to nicely toast up your buns.
Toasty buns, baby.
On that lettuce bed, lay your beef patty, followed by your brat patty. Or brat patty, beef patty, doesn't matter.
Oh.
Now it's time for a red onion ring,
I hate this already.
tomato slice. Again, these are optionals. You do it how you like it. Don't forget the most important thing.
Yep, here comes the gloop.
And that is that barbecue sauce. Get a spoon. Give this burger a good old dollop in the well of
I
that
should have
onion.
showed you a chicken
Top it
sandwich
up,
I got from
and
McDonald's
that's
once.
it.
Oh, God.
The
All
full grill
mayo.
burger.
Ugh.
Done.
And he doesn't even taste it. All right, let's see what this message was from Sec. Oh, I love you too. Is there anything you need from Walmart? Got it. I forgot the lasers. Gotta be careful with that stuff, Sec. Don't TOS me out here now. And let's wrap it up with one more, because I think we need it tonight. This was just such a depressing game. I think we need the fun. So one more, Dave, before we start wrapping up.
All right, today on Dave's Cooking Show, we're going to be doing some chipotle honey roasted peanuts.
Wait, what'd you say, Dave?
Today on Dave's Cooking Show, we're going to be doing some chipotle honey roasted.
Chipotle. Chipotle. Dave, can you not read your own fucking writing? You spelled it correctly, mostly. Chipotle. Chipotle. Jesus fucking
Peanuts.
Christ. Sorry.
Real easy snack to make up in a big hurry. All right, you want to start off by melting in a pot 2 tablespoons of butter, followed by 2 tablespoons of honey. You want to do this over a medium to medium-low heat.
Chipotle said in not
And
a
you
rude
also
way.
want to stir fairly frequently as you don't
Hey, Red
want the
Cactus, how you
honey
doing?
to burn. You want it to get nice and
Hope you're
incorporated.
enjoying our little
butter.
cleanse.
Also, you
quote
want
unquote.
to preheat your oven or start preheating your oven to 325 degrees.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, keep stirring that. And then once it's melted,
I just can't
to
make Dave any
satisfaction,
louder.
You're going to want to
Well,
add
I'm glad you're doing
a
good.
16-ounce canister of plain peanuts. Just no salted, no roasted, just plain raw peanuts. You can find these at any decently sized big box
Just
grocery
Dave,
store.
why?
And then after you spin them around, get them all coated and everything's all wonderful and great and good and happy. You want to place these on a baking dish, and you want to bake them for about 30 minutes, stirring a couple of times if you feel the need. I didn't, and they turned out great. Also, you want to add a little bit of salt into that pot there, too. All right, let's move on to the next step. All right, thanks to the magic of cooking show editing, the 30 minutes have passed. One important thing, make sure you line the baking tray, whatever you use, with parchment paper. It'll just make your life a lot easier in this situation.
Yeah,
anyway,
so
you want
easy.
to get the peanuts in the bowl and time to add our spice mix. This spice mix contains 1/3 of a cup of
Oh,
white
trust me,
sugar, 1.5
Dave's
teaspoons
cooking
of
is
chipotle
notoriously
powder,
bad.
a
Anyways,
1/4 teaspoon of
yeah,
chili
don't worry.
powder,
I'll get to the
1/4
link
teaspoon
before we go.
of garlic powder.
I gotcha.
And then you just want to give these a stir till,
Ugh.
they're all ready to go and happy, and then you're ready to serve.
Dave.
Chipotle honey roasted peanuts. Done.
It's okay, we're all concerned with Dave's cooking. It's awful, no matter what you do. Done. Doesn't even try it. Every time. Make a sandwich. Oh my god. They were Chipotle honey roasted, I guess, is what they were supposed to be. That's terrifying. No thanks. You know what? What we know. Oh, Dave has some really bad cooking. He's also incredibly, yeah. Anyway. I think we're going to start wrapping up here in a minute. Whew. Yeah, that was the whole sandwich of alright. Yep. Did they say it was the McCum sandwich? Alright, I'm going to turn the game audio back on just so we have some background music going. But yeah. I want to thank all of you for joining me. We are going to be raiding out here in a minute. So don't go anywhere just yet. Just want to do our little wrap up. I want to say I appreciate all of you for hanging with me because this was a tough one to sit through. So I know some people had to leave at some point because of at least one of the stories, which completely understandable. I do recommend playing this game, but do note that they do touch on some things in this, especially involving children. So be aware of that going in. But it is a good game. So yeah, for the highlight peoples, I will be back tomorrow. And we're going to be picking up where we left off with Ghostbusters, the video game remastered. You're a fan of Barbara's? Ah, yeah, you know the game then. But, yeah, Ghostbusters tomorrow, and if we finish that up, we'll move on to the next game as well. The way things are looking is that... Or not tomorrow, sorry, Thursday. This game's got me kind of off kilter a little bit. Thursday, Ghostbusters. Friday, we will be starting Resident Evil 3, the remake. And then Saturday, if we finish Ghostbusters before then, we will kick off The Evil Within 2. And then we'll just alternate between Resident Evil 3 and Evil Within 2 until we finish one or both of those. Alright? So that's the plan for the next little while. Don't forget to drop a follow here, twitch.tv/Xandros if you haven't yet already. Don't forget also to drop a sub if you want to support the channel. Those are all very fun. I did not get Back 4 Blood. Like, I tried the demo. It was fine. It's just not something I don't think it's as good as Left 4 Dead. I'm sorry. Bad Zan. Poor Zan. No, it's not just bad. It's poor. It's this. It's poor. And you know what allows me to play games, to get more things? It monies. So, here's the shill. Subs. Subs help me buy games for the streams. You know what else helps me buy stuff for the streams? Merch. You can have some spritz on your chest. Or wherever you want to have them, depending on the items I got. So those are two ways to support the channel, as well as direct donations, as always. So yeah, those are the shills. So there's that. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at SpritzSquirtle to keep track of any changes to the schedule and stuff like that. And yeah, that's all for me highlights. So we're gonna raid, but until the next stream, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Pleasant dreams.